yes, pastor. But then I say it in a way that is good. They're teasing me, mocking me going to church. And you know, I did not feel anyway. You know why? Because I had a purpose. And that is what Peter and Jesus is showing us here in these both these passages. If you have a purpose, it doesn't matter what people want to say. You're dealing with your own salvation. So they're teasing me every day going to church. But guess what? I prevailed. Continued. He's saying that the world will hate you. Not that you do something bad to them, you know, but because you are living like me. And then you know what hurt them? Watch him go to church like him better than me. That's how some people behave, you know. You're going to church, they're not thinking that you're trying to sort out themselves, Sister Sharon. They must say you go to church like you're better than them. But if they want to be as good as you, they should go to church too. Instead of, you know, slandering. Go ahead, Brother Frank.
Well, you don't have no control over what people say or
exactly.
what people do.
Yes.
But you have control over you.
Mm-hmm.
And one other thing is, you see, men rather darkness than light.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're walking in the light, your light gonna expose the darkness. And if you remember, when these people used to keep dances, or even nowadays they keep dances, you notice them don't put up a lot of light.
Yes, just the main area where the music is playing.
So if you understand what I'm talking about, because people want to carry out their deeds. So they don't want no light to really shine on them to expose their deeds. And so it is.
Yes, Sister Williamson. Yes. So Sister Williamson is saying that it is important that we have conviction.
It is the conviction that enables you to be able to stand up against the crowd. If you are not convicted, if you don't truly believe that this is the way, the truth, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, something else is going to sway you.
Yes, yes.
It might not be your friends, that big obvious. It might be something else that can trip you up easily. And Hebrews is coming back to mind. The sin which so easily besets you.
Yes.
So we have to have a conviction about why are we doing what we're doing as Christians.
Right.
Does this and what I am doing, it's not only for one aspect of my life. It should be pervasive. It should be wherever I am present, the Christian is also present.
Integrity, right.
So the Christian is the one taking the bus. The Christian is the one in the classroom. I am the same no matter where I am,
right.
Because I am convicted from the heart that the word of God is true. And as John 15:1 just says, where Jesus says, I am the true vine. So if I am in the true vine, it matters not what else wants to happen around me. If I'm at church, people know that I am a child of God. If I'm at the bus stop, people know I am a child of God, because I am always connected to the true vine.
Yes.
And it was interesting that the verse also says, and my Father is the husbandman or the vine dresser.
Yes, yes.
So I hope you're going to touch that vine dresser part as well.
Yes.
All right, but we must have conviction in our Christian walk. Nobody should be forcing us. We know it's Wednesday night. You're supposed to be at Bible class. Turn up. Get yourself ready. If somebody going to carry you, you be ready and be waiting on them.
Right.
Yeah, you must have conviction that this is for my soul's sake.
Yes, yes.
I've said to my sons, you need to grow your own faith. You can't go to heaven on your mother's faith. She can't barely carry herself. So you can't make it to heaven. Pa my little faith, quarter pound of faith, me I try make heaven fun. Yeah. So they need to grow their own faith. And growing their own faith means that they take ownership that they are Christians. And they watch the things they say. They watch the things they watch. They watch the things they listen to. As you said earlier, because all of these things shape who we are. And I said to them that, you know, boy, I don't want to be a malnourished Christian. I want to be a full, healthy Christian. So get it right.
Right.
Stay connected to the true vine.
Yes, that is so true. You know, I remember in high school they called somebody Jesus. You know why them call him Jesus? And again, just like I mentioned, them called me pastor. It wasn't in like, oh, you're living good. It's like to shame you. So them calling this guy Jesus because of how he dressed. So he had pants that is not close, is big. Him shirt them big, and him have a big backpack, right? So every time he walk up at school, him say Jesus until the name it just stuck, right? Even though he's still called Jesus. Right? So sometimes the world chooses, you know, like Malachi says, they exchange the evil or the good for evil. Right? They want to shame you for doing good. But as Sister Williamson said, you must have conviction and integrity, which is important. So all of us must understand that this is not fables that we're doing. We're not here as any cult or something that is not real. This is something that will change us now and for the betterment after we die. And that's why we have to think of life in two ways. Now we're alive, we should be living for the glory of God. Two, we are going to die. We are going to die. We're not made to stay here forever. And it is because of how we live now that will change our afterlife. So have a conviction